Hari Om. So we learned 7. That's 7. So we are here. No. 6, 7, 8, 9 gurus we learned. Prithvi, Vayu, Akasham, Abha, Agni, Chandrama, Ravi, Kapota, Ajakara. Earth, all the Panchaputas over. Panchaputa. From the Panchaputa. First he took Panchaputa. Then he comes. All these things are made up of Panchaputa. The raw material. From the raw material itself he learned. Then from moon, sun, Fijian, Python. Python is the sound is looking like Saitan, le? Python. Python or Python? Python. Yeah. Python. Then Python you see. Saitan. Python. Sea or ocean. Now today we are going to see this. Yeah. Sea and ocean. These 3 things we have to. We will see 3 more gurus. Oh, 24 gurus. So 12 this year, 12 next year. Organized. Next class we will see. Okay? No need to rush, that's why. So other things we'll see. We'll study. The whole life is there. We have 18 Puranas. The whole life, 18 Puranas. Slowly we'll learn. No need to hurry. I will complete, you don't worry. I will complete this syllabus by His grace. First learn, don't deviate from the path. The problems will be there. Everybody has got the problem. Don't get that kind of conviction. We are happy. Why? They are also having problem. If I alone have a problem, they don't have a problem, I'm not happy. Everybody is having problem. You also got problem, I'm very happy. Sailing the same boat. Happy. Detached. This is very tricky skill. So we have to have this kind of involvement. At the same time, should not be having the attachment. Very tricky skill. But we need to develop it. We need to develop. You know how to drive the car. How to drive the car itself is very great skill. So much of the what you call a skill is needed. Driving car is not very easy. So when you have that kind of skill, this skill also you can develop. Absolute detachment of the soul. The Atma is like space, not space. Simplicity and easy go. Simple. Not to make life very complication. Simple, easy going, like water. How fire burns the woods in the same way, all karmas, knowledge burns all the karma. The 3 kinds of karma, only 3 kinds of karma, that's all. Only 3. Vedanta. Sanchita, Prarabdha, Agami, that's all. When you understand the 3, you understood that part of Vedanta very clearly. Then moon. This is scientific, the shades on the moon. See, one more science. The first scientific fact we learned from Earth. Earth moves around the sun. They kept the scientific idea in this. For our rishis and munis, the science is a byproduct. That's a byproduct. It's not their main thing. Because science, more science takes us away from the Lord. Once Dr. Radhakrishnan told, so what is your opinion about science and religion? See, more religion brings you nearer, more science brings you nearer the religion. The retail science takes you away from the religion. The person who is not understanding properly the science is only going away from the religion, spirituality, and he goes against this kind of thing, the religion, spirituality. If you read more and more science, the science will bring nearer religion. Finally, he asks, who created all those things? Then he comes into physics, into metaphysics. Philosophy will enter. Our ancestors, the rishis and munis, science is for like snacks. You eat main food. Main food, plate, you eat. Snacks, like potato chips. So for them, the main aim is how the earth moves around the sun the same way you keep on moving on your path. Don't deviate. So they have taken the scientific example and they taught us one powerful message. In the same way, here also moon. So before so many the modern scientists came, so they brought the shades on the moon will change. That is a reflection of the sun, and the moon doesn't change. In the same way, Atma will not change. The body will have all the changes. Okay, only one shining self, like sun. This sun also shines. Atma also shines. Only one sun, only one Atma, one Brahman. He shines everything. Brahman also shines everything. Tasya bhasa sarvamidam vibhati. You know the mantra. The deep attachment. Too much is it. Intense attachment. Because too much of attachment blinds our knowledge, blinds our eye of knowledge. Wherever they have too much of attachments, there you cannot expect any knowledge, no discussion will be there, no positive result you will see. The person comes with a deep attachment, no need to have any discussion. Mostly you can see in the school parents, so much of attachment with their children creates so much of problem. Any school you go there, teacher sees the things from intellectual level, the knowledge level, the parents intense attachment. They think that is their children only the best in the whole world. That creates a problem. Deep. When they come out, then only they can see the problem in their own children. Then only they can correct, they can bring up the children like good citizen of the country. So this thing I learned from Kapota. Accept whatever comes on your way. Yeah, because the destined, whatever you get in your life, whatever you get in your life, that is destined. This is what you will get. This is the country you are living. This is the company. This is the boss. This is father. This is mother. This is children. This is your wife. This is your husband. All the things are destined. Vidivashat praptena santushyata. Whatever you get according to your vidhi, santushyata. Here you can ask one more question. Who made all this destiny to me? Who made this destiny? Oh Lord, I am worshipping you. See my things in my. Lord says, you only made your own destiny. How? My purva karma. According to our karma, we get our action. God gives only light like sun. Ramakrishna Paramsa says, light gives the light. You get that? In the light of this, or the tube light, you can read Bhagavad Gita, you can do this kind of forgery. Both the things can be done. So you cannot blame the light. Either God gives only the strength, energy, power, blessings. With that blessings, you can make your life or you can break your life. So we only made our own destiny. Almost all the Hindus all over the world, they understood this theory. I do not know how they got from their ancestors or the heritage. Everybody knows. We will not blame others. Immediately we will blame. But when you go on the set, we understand that everything happens because of my karma. My karma. We say. Whatever happens, if you're not able to scold anyone, if anybody is there, you can scold. Because of you only. Because of you only. Nobody there. Ayo karma, my karma. Rama says that Vidhin Pillai. Vidhin Pillai means it's the mistake of destiny. That's all. When we understand, we'll accept very happily whatever comes on our way. We studied that. Now we are entering into the ocean. The 10th Guru. She noticed the ocean. Sit and observes the ocean. What is the nature of this ocean? The main, there are so many things the ocean has got. Only one ocean, there are so many waves. Only one Paramatma, there are so many Jiva. So many things you can learn from ocean. Ocean is a treasure of knowledge. For so many angles, suppose you sit in front of the ocean, you take one note and bring your reflections. Minimum 20-25 lessons you can learn from the ocean. So many things it has got, ocean. So one nice thing he got, he says that Munihi prasanna gambhiraha. Munihi prasanna gambhiro durviga vigahyu duratyayaha. Anantaparohi akshobhya stimitoda ivarnava. Arnava means uh, ocean. Arnava eva. Stimitoda. So it doesn't shake. Suppose the ocean shakes, not tsunami, tsunami. Whole ocean. Oh, he created. The brilliant creation. Stimitodaya Arnava. So it doesn't shake. Unperturbed, we can say. Anantaparohi akshobhya. Akshobhya means you cannot disturb. In Tamil we say kalakaradu. You take spoon and stir the sugar in the milk. Akshobhya. This is kshobhya. Akshobhya means you cannot what do you call, stir the ocean. But in the Purana, they churn the Milky Ocean. The Milky Ocean, they churn. That is a small part, very small part of the ocean. Akshobhya, you cannot disturb. Anantaparo, so you cannot see any boundary, the boundless. Boundless, you cannot disturb, and you cannot stir. See the words. Munihi should live in this way. The man of reflection. Muni means they are not having Rudraksha, this and that. Man of reflection. Even though you are there in your own house, the family, there if you reflect, you are Muni. Yeah, other things are outer symbols only. All this Kashaya, this and that, outer symbol. Muni, the man of reflection. Suppose you wear all the cloth, Kashaya, this and that, you are not doing any reflection. You are not called Muni. Outside Muni, inside not Muni. Muni means a man of reflection. The person should have his mind like Arnava. It's very difficult. Our mind is like water in the bowl. Simple wind. Simple wind. No need to have any cyclone. Simple wind. Not simple. Just put one more extra dab. One more extra dab overflows. A sensitive mind. I am very sensitive. Don't talk all those things to me. Oh, very sensitive. So when they are not able to accept even a drop of the water, we say, oh, they are very sensitive. I am very sensitive. That is dangerous. Sensitive. Keeping the mind, a very sensitive mind is very dangerous. You cannot live there happily. See the example. Gambi, Prasanna Gambiraha. Even though it's very calm and very majestic. Durvagahya. The sage should be like the ocean, still and calm and deep and profound, unfathomable, invaluable, boundless, unperturbed. All these adjectives for ocean. Adjectives for the ocean. Still, calm, deep, profound, unfathomable, invaluable, boundless, unperturbed. So many qualities. Like that, we have to keep our mind. So to work with the mind, when we work with the mind, when we train our mind in such a way, so nothing will disturb from outside. Oh, mind is like ocean or the water. When something comes outside, it shakes. The boundary goes away. Boundless. Now see this. Anandaparo. So if something comes and if it shakes, the water overflows. Water overflowing is called a tsunami. Overflows. It hits so many lives on the earth. But it has to stay within its boundary. So we have to keep our mind. The maintaining of the mind itself is great skill. Maintaining the mind in good condition. The mental problem, the man is going to hospital and when he loses his balance, not only he is suffering, other people also getting suffered. The Muni should have his mind like Arnava. This is what I understood from this. And one more thing. Samurdha Kamo Hino va Narayana Paro Munihi. Samurdha Kamo Hino. Samurdha Kamo. The sage whose mind is absorbed in the contemplation of the Lord. Narayana Paro Munihi is like the ocean that keeps its bounds. Neither overflowing nor shrinking. There is no overflow nor shrinking. irrespective of whether water flows or evaporates. If water flows, overflow. If evaporates, shrink. The two things. Evaporated. If it evaporates, then ocean shrinks. So much of gallons of water, so many rivers coming and flowing into the ocean, it overflows. Two things will not happen. This is the great quality of ocean. Samruddha Kamaha, even though he has got everything, Hinaha, nothing is there. I get everything in my life. Samruddha Kama, Hinaha, nothing I get. Narayana Paro Munihi, the man who is having Lord as his goal. Narayana Paro Munihi. Now Utsarpayate, na Sushyate. He will not go up, he will not go down. Sushyate means dry. That means I'm not getting any sorrow, I'm not getting any happiness. Now Utsarpeta. Just you are bubbling with happiness. Now it's a Sushyate. Ayo, no. Not ayo, not wow. Na Utsarpeta, na Sushyate. Saridbiriva Sagaraha. Like ocean, he lives. The final thing is not getting disturbed by external things. That is the point. Whether you get or not get. I have understood. This is the point I learned from Samudra. Samudra is full. This point. The same thing is discussed in Bhagavad Gita 2nd chapter. Bhagavad Gita 2nd chapter discussed the last 70th sloka. Apuryamanam achara pratishtam samudramapa pravishanti yadvate tadvad kama yam pravishanti tadvat yam pravishanti tadvad kama yam pravishanti sarve sa shanti mapunoti na kama kami. Shanti mapunoti. He only gets the shanti na kama kami. The person who has got the desires, so much of desires in his mind, he will not get shanti. And this person gets shanti. Shanti mapunoti. Kama yam pravishanti. Sarve kama yam pravishanti. All the desires disappears. In him, all the desires are disappearing, like all the waters going and entering into the ocean and disappear. All the rivers are going and entering into the merges with the ocean. How it disappears in the same way, in whom all the desires are getting disappeared, that person only will get shanti, not those who are having desire. But desire only disturbs. Unfulfilled desire. So how to maintain the desire? Desire management. Desire management. How to control desire. How to eradicate desire. All the things, if you want to learn and go to study class, that they will discuss, and you also reflect, and you will come to understand. Now, this is a very big topic. Again and again, without desire, how can I live? You tell me. You have ambition. You are changing the name. Ambition also desire then. You have some goal. Goal also desire then. I want to achieve this goal. Desire. Ambition also desire. Desire also is you change so many names. How I have to live with this kind of desire? How to manage it? Then sit and discuss in the study class. And this point I learned from ocean, because it is a very big topic. Very big topic. Atmani atmana tushtaha. So you have to take all the desires in the mind. So this is, Gurudev says, this body, mind and intellect. This is Oma. All the desires will get. Desires at the intellectual level, thought flow at mind level, action at the body level. We will get something. So you want to get something. Suppose apple. You like apple. You like apple. Apple da. If I get apple, I get fulfilled. I am not fulfilled. Because we have forgotten our original nature. I want to do something. If I do something, if I get something, I will be fulfilled. This is what the desire brings, this kind of. When I get one thing, I'm not fulfilled. Again, I'm going to get one more thing. Like this whole life, you desire something and keep on searching. Finally, somewhere in some point we understood, yo, I'm not what that searching outside. I don't get satisfaction outside. You drop everything and sit inside the meditation, you find, oh, this is the complete fullness, like over that ocean. When you want to get this kind of thing, we have to maintain the mind. The mind level, we have to try to drop the desires. This quality, this attitude will slowly will take us towards the Brahman or Atman or the truth. Yo, today so much of philosophy. Have you understood? Like ocean, we have to keep our mind up without disturbing. That is fine. But it's very difficult. So I am ready, sir. I am ready to have my mind with all balance. People are not allowing me to become calm. I am ready to be calm. But own people, they are not allowing me. So this is our complaint. Own children, they are disturbing me. Wife is disturbing. Oh, my husband, yo, pa. After this marriage, Amma, I lost my peace, sir. I lost my peace. Fact, I'm telling you. The same husband also says, the day I marry you, not peace, everything I lost. They are blaming each other. The day the child born, my Shani started. Shani started. My karma started. All my karma in this form of child. We have started blaming other people. Our scripture says don't blame or do anything. You should have your own ability to keep your mind. Unless you allow, nothing can disturb you. See that everything is subjective. Our scriptures are training us. You don't depend on others to get peace of mind. Very, very nice thought. Unless you allow, nobody can disturb you. Somebody scolds, then if you know how to take this and how to put this outside. Therefore, God made 360 degree perfect cross ventilation. And comes something, let it flow that side. I'm okay. Why you are not getting disturbed? I studied the Avadhuta Gita, ocean. From the ocean, I understood this kind of thing. I will not get disturbed. A skill that we have to develop. Otherwise, we start blaming other people. They are not allowing me all those things. Okay. One more interesting point I'll tell. Okay, we understood this. So we should train our mind. Subjective. Our whole life is subjective. So we are, see, in our religion, we are not asked to come together and worship Lord in this time, and the mother concept we don't have. Come together and worship the Lord. Hey, every individual is individual. You go in your path, you select your path and you follow, you will attain. We are all seekers. Every individual in Sanatana Dharma is a seeker. And they have their own system of life. They have their own system of worship. You have your own system of that form of God. Everything is accepted. It's like mall. You go wherever you want, you get whatever you want and be happy. Everybody is searching for happiness in another sub-objects. This is called Sanatana Dharma. Okay, there is no collectively you come and you would pray and you ask. No. Okay. Collectively go to temple. Even if you go to temple, there is no collective prayer. Just Abhishek will go. You also go. Aradhana will just go. Come out. Where it is, freedom is there. Freedom. The same way, we say that you have to bring this kind of arrangement outside. Then only will get peace. Your peace is with you. The man says, "Un vaalkai un kaiyil." In Tamil. Very popular quote in Tamil Nadu. Un vaalkai un kaiyil. So in the same, your peace is in your hand. Okay, understanding this much. So the desire is disturbing me. Now, one nice quote I brought you from Thayu Manavar. This scientist Thayu Manavar, he lived in the 18th century in Tamil Nadu. Very nice saint. This is Tamil. Just I can tell you the essence. Yo, what is this? Tamil. Very ancient language. We have so many brilliant scriptures in Tamil. ஆசைக்கு ஓர் அளவில்லை. He says there is no end for desire. அகிலமெல்லாம் கட்டி ஆளினும். Suppose the king who rules the whole world, கடல் மீதினிலே. He says only land only acquired, I have to get the ocean also. The king says my rule should go the ocean, not only the land. கடல் மீதினிலே ஆணை செலவே நினைவர். He wants to get his power on the ocean also. All the fish, the snakes and all other living beings also should come under my kingdom. King thinks in that way. Alagesan nigaraga. Alagesan mean here the lord of the wealth. You know, Kubera. Like Kubera, they have ambon miga vaithirupor. They have so much of wealth. The gold, they have so much of gold like Kubera. Even though nesithu rasavada viddai kalandidva, and they will try to do some kind of the chemical reaction to get more gold. Oh, you are pavi. Already you have so much of gold. You are going to you are making laboratory through some chemical reaction. You want to get some more gold. They will do. Nedunal irundha perum. Already the man is living 120 years. 120 years he lives. Even though 100, more than 100 years he lives, now he is Nelayaga Veyinum, Kayakalpam Tedi, and he will ask for some legume to eat. Why? I have to live 10 more years. Sir, already you are 100 plus. People are waiting for you to go. You are eating legume and tonic. See, when you see this kind of, it looks very alpam. Omba alpam. Tamil is alpachi. What is this? Already you have so much of land. Already you have so much of gold. And already you lived. You see? ஐயோ, ஆல் த திங்ஸ் எல்லாம் நெஞ்சு புண்ணாவர் எல்லாம் யோசிக்கும் வேளையில் பசித்தீர உண்பதும் உறங்குவதுமாகும். So when you see this, they eat and they eat, drink and they sleep. இது என்ன? What is this life? He says, this is the prayer he asked. உள்ளதே போதும். Oh Lord, whatever I have, that is enough. உள்ளதே போதும். Whatever I have, that is enough. நான் என குளறியே ஒன்றை விட்டு ஒன்றை பற்றி பாச கடலுக்குள் விழாமல். So in my life, I was holding one thing in those days. Now I am holding this. I will hold one more thing. I catch one more thing. Catch a drop, catch a. This is the whole life. I am catching one thing and dropping one. Like this, my life. Oh Lord, I lived my life. Now I understood. Running behind all the things, wasting my time. I drop everything. Manadacha parisuddha nilaya. I'll do. Please, Lord, you do one thing. Please don't give me the mind. Please, you take your mind back. I don't want your mind. Manadacha parisuddha nilaya arulva. If I don't have mind, then I'll have peace. Interestingly, this is Thayumanagar Swami. This is a great Saiva Siddhanti. Great philosophy he brought. Very, very nice point. It's very difficult to manage desire. If you pour something, what Yayati says in Bhagavatam, the desire is, now you say that I have desire, I will fulfill, then my vasana will go away. Sir, if you enjoy more, vasana will come more. Not getting away from the vasana. We have our own philosophy. I get exhausted from the vasana. Enjoy. Take it. Sir, enjoy. More vasanas will come. What scripture says you have to get out of the desire. Then we say, you enjoy and get out of the desire. We have our own philosophy. Havisha Krishnavatma eva bhuya eva abhivardate. Na kama kamena. The desire cannot be fulfilled by desire. So you have to stop it somewhere. Stop and get out. This is what our Thayumanagal Swami says. This is very nice thought. That's why he brought. You have this kind of nice thought in Tamil literature also. Okay? Great saint. Now, the thing is, be contented, no complaints. Now, the complaints of he is not right, he is not giving, people are disturbing, me. Hey, stop it. First, you stop complaining. If you come to this world, first thing you should learn, don't complain about others. You maintain peace. And whatever you get something in your life. Whoever comes on this earth, whoever takes birth, they will get something in their life. You get everything in your life. Whatever you want for your life, God will supply. You get nice dress. Not dress is dress. That's all. You have to think this is nice dress. That's all. You should not compare your things with other. There comes a problem. In my plate only half laddu. In his place 2 laddu. Sir, he has got destiny to get 2. You got destiny only half. At least laddu is there. Other person, see the other person, not laddu, only bundi is there. Only small part of laddu. When you see that person, your laddu is little greater than that laddu, sir. So you should not compare with the person who is having more. We have to compare the person with very less. Then we'll, thank you. Thank you. Otherwise, this laddu, half laddu will go, only bundi will come. Oh, no, this is okay. I'm happy. Okay? Be content, no complaint. This is a great lesson I learned from this. I'm going to next. Moth. Moth in Tamil is a vittil puch. Moth. So you get small rain. During summer season, you get small rain. 1 or 2 days if you get. Not very heavy rain. And then the power goes off. Power cut. You just take one lamp. Or lamp. The candle or some hurricane lamp you take. We do not know where this comes from. The moth will come. It's very much attracted with this kind of flame. It will go and sit on the flame. If you notice, it will go and sit on the. You just drive this away. Again, it comes till it gets the wings get burned. Keep on trying and try to sit on the flame. Why this is eyes are very much attracted by the flame, the light, the beauty of the light. Till it dies, keep on trying and go and sit on the flame. Go and sit on the flame, what will happen? This is what happened. If you notice, I noticed a few times. Exactly. I don't know how he watched Avaduta, brought this idea. From the mouth, I understood we have to have the eye control. And he says, Hiranya. Yoshiti Hiranya Abarana Ambaradi. Yoshit means, either Yoshit means girl or boy, mutual. Mutual attraction, Yoshit. Hiranya, gold, Abarana. All gold, Abarana. Ambaradi, all the cloth, material, all those things. Dravyeshu, whatever the material we have, all the things. You have to add everything, car, bike, house, everything. You should not say, the house is not given. Therefore I can have attachment to the house. Sir, Dravyeshu, everything is included in that. You cannot bring everything in the sloka. Yoshiti, Hiranya, Abarana, Ambaradi, Dravyeshu, all the things, whatever we have. Maya Rachiteshu, everything is made up of Maya. Muda. The person who doesn't understand everything is made up of Maya, Pralobitatma, he has the desire and loba or the greed for the things. Upabhoga Buddhya, he thinks everything is made to enjoy. Upabhoga Buddhi. That's a wrong notion, wrong attitude. With that wrong attitude, he goes Nashyati, he perishes Patangavat. Patanga means moth. Patangavat Nashyati. Nashta drishtihi, without having vision of life. The 2 words are very, very nice words. Our Avaduta is Nashta drishti, there's no the vision, the blind person. Drishti, you have vision. Nashta drishti, blind. He doesn't have. Why? He thinks everything is Upabhoga Buddhi. God made everything to enjoy. About this kind of concept, and he bring what do you call? All the things, whatever things created, everything is made for man. The man says the fish is made for man to eat. Snake is made man to eat. There is one country, they eat everything. Cockroach fry. Yo, ma. How you are making potato in the same way they make the cockroach potato. Cockroach bhaji. You might have seen all the videos after Corona. You would have seen, Amma. And the man thinks everything is made for Upabhoga Buddhi. Upabhoga Buddhi. Man, I am the king of creation. Everything is made for me. That Buddhi, brings nashta drishti. They don't have this kind of vision. When man says, everything is made for me, the lion and tiger comes and the tiger says, this man is made for me. Tiger comes, Om Brahma Param Brahma Havihir. Before the plate we chant. And a tiger comes and tiger chants this mantra before eating. Tiger says, that's wrong. Every jiva has its own place in this creation. Every jiva has got. Every jiva should grow from that level to next level. The religion which teaches you everything is made for man, that shows nashta drishti. Then you create so many social problem, national problem. What kind of the religion, the Sanatana Dharma you belong to? Your Sanatana Dharma teaches, excuse me, this is not made for you. This is made for some other purpose. Okay? Everything is not made for you. So something is made for you. Everything is not. So you are not here to, when man disturbs the whole nature, when man disturbs the total nature and extract everything from this earth, the earth or God, they have their own system. They stop everything. Stop moving on the road. Stop everything. Stop creating. So when God says stop everything, we will not listen. So he sends some virus. Swing. All over the world. Stop everything for 3-4 months. Now the nature gets cleaned. Ganga is clean now. Why? We are not going there. When we are not going there, just to worship from the distance, Ganga is clean. Now see. Now see. We think that the whole river is for us. Excuse me, the river is meant for other jivas also. Every jiva, they should get evolved from. We also evolved from Pullagi, Pudai, Puluai, Maramagi, Palvirgamagi, Paravayai, so many animals, Janma, birds, Janma we took, and we all in the same way, everything should evolve. Therefore, the Pralobitatma, because this man has got the greedy man, greed he has got, greed or greedy man, Upabhoga Buddhya Nashta Drishti, he thinks everything is made for. If man thinks that woman is made for me, then finished, his life is gone. The woman thinks this, everything is made for me, then there comes this male domination, women domination, man domination. Have you understood this point? Why this kind of the point the man brings? He says, you are made for me. Where did you learn? Who taught you? Upabhoga Buddhi is dangerous. This is not Upabhoga Buddhi. So when you live some kind of bhoga, you get that son. Bhoga is a side, what do you call it? Byproducts. So the aim of life to get away from the Maya, to get away from this samsara. See, this sloka will give us so much of clarity in our life. With what kind of attitude we have to live with the things and beings. Because we got this pet from the shop, and the pet is not meant for us. The pet has got its own feeling, liking, and its own idea. Whenever you call, Pichigo, come here, it will not come. So, see, arrogant fellow. I only brought you from the shop. Even though you spend money, you bring for the shop, you spend so much of money on that. Sometimes insurance also, that's too much. Insurance, Jimmy, Kamal, and the Marcote. Too much. You have to give nice respect. Anyway, if you like, you have, then you do it. You have, you do it. They are selling just to do it. But even then, that is not belong to us. It has its own. Upabhoga Buddhi should not be there. Then Nashta Drishti, he will perish like moth. That is the point. Okay? And he says, this is not related with Avadhuta Gita. This sloka is from outside, I brought. But this is relevant to this place. You like this man, nice man. Rowdy Bari. Like nice person. Like Rowdy. Vidya Vivada. Vidya, the person used this Vidya to argue with other people. Dhanam Madai. If this person has got Dhanam, then he will get arrogance. Madam. Hey, I have money. I I studied this much. Can you come for debate? Shaktihi paresham parapidanaya. If you have power, then he will beat everyone. To whom? Kalasya, the bad person. If the bad person has got this kind of madam or that vidya, dhanam, shakti, he will use to disturb others. Sadhuho viparidam etad. Sadhu Purusha will not use. Sadhu Purusha, the good person. Sadhu means not Muni or Rishi. Here, good person. Sadhu, good person will use money, vidya for jnanam, dhanam to give others, danaya, shakti, rakshanaya. When he has shakti, he will protect other people. When he has money, he will give to other the needy people. If he has got vidya, then he will use this vidya for knowledge. So there is no problem with dhanam and vidya, dhanam and shakti. There's no problem. So people are blaming. You know, all everything is money is doing. Sir, money is Lakshmi here. You worship money. Money is needed for growth of any country, any society. So knowledge also needed. Knowledge, money and shakti is not the problem. The person who lost his drishti, he creates the problem. Okay? For sadhu, kala purusha, it goes in the wrong way. For sadhu purusha, in the right way. So the patram is very important, not the content. So which kind of patra you are offering, that creates a problem. So see, nicely they brought our ancestors. Munnorgal. See, their idea. Great idea. Okay. And the eye control, the attraction. We are attracted by so many things, then we lose our control, then the problem comes. How it perishes in the same way man should not be. Drishti is very important. So it perishes because of attraction, misunderstanding. And the drishti, when we lose, then it will perish. If you have nice drishti, then we will. Okay? You understood from this. And second, honeybee. The honeybee watched honeybee, noticed. He learned one lesson, nice lesson. Nice picture, le? It's going inside and it has got very nice nose. I don't know how to tell that. Nose. That's pipe mother. You have straw, the juice. You made straw and you put the straw. Honeybee has got, by birth, very nice, and it knows how to take the honey. Only honey, not disturbing the petals. Great skill. Not disturbing the petals, the soft petal, sits very nicely, takes only honey. The skill is appreciated here. You notice the skill of honey. Yes, Stokam Graset. Because this is honey, that's why I brought this animation, okay? This animation, honeybee. Small entertainment. Stokam Graset. So very little, Graset, take it. Grasam, Deho Vartete Yavata. So this is the message from the example. I said, Grihana Ahimsanna Atishtet Vritim Madhukari Muni. Madhukari Vriti Munihi, the person. This message goes directly to the person who is taking bhiksha from so many houses. This is a direct message. From this message, we can take other message for our life. Everybody can take message. Even though it's directly meant for the muni, the person who goes to the house. In those days, they go to the house and they ask for bhiksha. A modern day also bhiksha is there. This is different, and this is the bhiksha concept is there. Go and take. When you go to some place and you take, it should not have any demand, and you have to eat whatever they. When you are very friendly and when you're joking here and there, chatting at the time, you can say this and that. That is a different matter. From the mind, deep mind, there should not be any demand for the food. Apo, he says, Stokam Graset Gra. Very little amount you have to take from the people. Very little. Even the donation also. Suppose you are conducting some program, you want to get donation. Only 4 people, they are rich people, they will go and get all half of their property. They will close the door, they will never allow you again into their house. Very small amount. So this concept can go to even king also. How king should get the tax. how to get donation, how to get tax, and how to collect this. And the collection skill is we can learn from this kind of example. So even though this is directly goes to Muni, okay, Grihan Ahimsan, without what they're doing himsa for the man, without doing himsa, when it sits on the petals not getting disturbed as a skill. And you have to take it at the same time, not disturbing the petals. But soft petal is not made up of iron or plastic. It's soft. You do not know what kind of material God made. Soft petal. Grihana ahimsan, without disturbing the people. Atishtet vritti. So he has to behave in such a way that he has to get the work done at the same time, not disturbing. In the two things. We will not disturb, we will not ask. You have to ask, but without disturbing their mind. And the different skill. Only few people has got that kind of skill to get money. The person who is not giving a donation to anyone, even to that person also, he goes and brings the money. How? Skill. How do you learn? From honey bee, I learned how to take this. One essence I take without disturbing. Madhukari, here Madhukari. So one who collects all the honey is called honey bee. Okay, this is what I learned. So one thing without disturbing, taking the honey. Okay. And next, one more lesson I understood from the honey. Anubhyascha mahadhyascha. Anu means very small flower. Even though small flower, the honey bee knows how to take. Mahadhya, very big flower. Whether it's big flower or small flower, it has got the knack to take honey. In the same way, Anubhyascha mahadhyascha shastrebhyaha. Whether it's small text or big text. Small, Kaupina Panchakam, only 5 slokas. Ashtaka, only 8 slokas. Dashakam, only 10 slokas. Even the small scripture, how to take the essence. If you study Mahabharata, how to take essence. Very big text, very small text. Anubhyascha mahadhyascha shastrebhya kushalo naraha. Here, this is skill. He says kushalaha naraha. It's not very easy to read the scriptures. You read the scripture, how to take the essence, that is more important. What kind of essence you are extracting? Adan kushala. Kushala means a skill. Naraha. Sarvata saramadadhyat. What is essence? Here, the knowledge is compared with the honey. Very interesting, right? Honey. Honey is very sweet. In the same way, knowledge also very sweet. Sweet knowledge, how it takes in the same way. There are so many things you can reflect and get idea. The knowledge is honey. How honeybee collects in the same way, we also should collect pushpebhyeva shatpadaha. Pushpebhy, from so many pushpas, flowers, how the honeybee collect in the same way. Man should collect knowledge from so many resources. One more interesting thing, knowledge is honey. Okay, for comparison. Other comparison here, shatpadaha. He says shatpada. Pada means legs. The honeybee has got 6 legs. Honeybee has got 6 legs. Okay, Shatpada. Man also got 6 legs. He has 6 legs. We should not understand very literally. Manashashtani indriyani prakritisthani karshati. You might have heard and studied. We have 5 sense organs and the 6th sense we have. You can tell mind or intellect. 6th sense we have. All the 6 senses are equal to 6 pada, shat pada. Only man has got the 6th sense. Through the 5 sense organs and with the intellect, we have to collect the knowledge. Therefore, so very nicely, he might have told so many names, patanga or over that, some over that, andaja also. Andaja, it comes from the egg. You can give so many names for that honeybee. In Sanskrit, so many names, every object has so many names. Synonyms are there. Why he is particularly using the Shatpada here? Shatpada means 6 legs. It denotes the human being also. How the Shatpada is getting the honey from the pushpa, in the same way, human being who is having 6 senses, he should collect the information from all the books. Okay, this is what I learned. So collect everywhere. Correct. The essence we have to take and we have to keep it. And the honey hive, he collects and keeps. In the same way, we have to take the honey and collect and keep it. Very brilliant example. Very brilliant example and very nice teaching. Okay, honeybee collect the knowledge. We understood the lessons learned from 12 gurus. Now we have 12 gurus. 12 more gurus. The next class we will learn. Okay, 12 more gurus. Now half of the gurus we have learned. See the honey. Just to take the honey. Then you can tell your children, your child name is Anirudh. Ani. Anirudh. Ani. Yes, Dad. You have to learn from honeybee. You are also honey. That is also honey. How, Dad? Anubhyascha mahadhyascha shastrebhya kushalo naraha sarvada saramadadyat pushpebhyeva shatpadaha. How the six leg honeybee collects the same way you also should collect. Actually, one more great thing, the knowledge is like honey. For them, knowledge is kashayam. Any child, those who are going to school, knowledge is honey, you say. For them, knowledge is kashayam. You study the book, go to school, you writing exam, kashayam, sir, kashayam. You are telling honey. Once if they get the taste of the knowledge, it becomes honey. The taste. So what we are doing, we are telling, we are pushing, we are dumping everything, read, do this and that. No. First, start tasting the knowledge. We are not teaching the skill, how to taste the knowledge. Once if the taste, no need to tell, study. And they got it, now they will go in their own. This is what we are missing. In our training, we are not pushing the taste. When you cook something, you take the spoon. When you feed, you have to, how is it? That sound should come. They got. Now afterwards, you come after half an hour, the dabba will be gali. Big dabba is gali. Why? They have taken. Because they understood the taste. The tasty knowledge. From 12 gurus, we understood 12 lessons. Okay, recapping everything. From earth, understood. Don't deviate from the path. Okay. From the air, what understood? Detached attachment. Very nice. Sky, absolute detachment of Atma. And from water, simplicity and easy going. From fire, I burn all the karmas. From fire. Now you can take photo. Because I'm going and disturbing. Now you can. Okay. From fire born all karma. From moon, body changes, not the Atma. Okay, what? The 6 things we learned from 6 guru. And another 6. From sun, only one truth. Now we can take. Pigeon drop intense in attachment. From the Python, accept whatever comes on our way. Be contented, don't complain. Mouth, eye control. Honeybee, collect the knowledge. Collecting all the 12 lessons we learned. Every lesson is very important. Like this, whenever we see anywhere, suppose you go somewhere, you see some other birds, how the bird is doing. You collect that and you just add 25th guru. In your list, you have 25 gurus. When you watch, then only you will get guru. Otherwise, you lose already whatever you studied that gurus. Already 24 gurus. When you watch, you think that, hey, I learned from this, then you can add it. The freedom is given. Therefore, it is not given 25, 50 number. Only 24. It's not complete number, 24. Why he kept 24? You add. The freedom is there. And you add, you make your own list. That freedom is there. Okay. And one question yesterday I got from Deepta. Somebody sent it. This is a question, the 6th question. When someone is mentioning what could be learned from air. Okay. The air, what could be learned? He said we have to learn technique of dropping the influences and worries. Other you should learn dropping. What happens if somebody comes to our home and if they talk 1 hour about their family, definitely you will have impact of that family. I do not know how to forget. 1 hour they spoke about their families. Sometimes you start crying. Okay. Next, you are completely influenced. You will start crying. Whatever. When they go, after that also 2-3 hours, you have that same impact. How to come out? You have to drop because their family problem. Why you are carrying their family problem in your mind? That will happen. If you notice, that would happen so many times in our life. Unnecessary burden. Okay, so when you become so conscious about that, immediately you should know how to get out. How to get out. Otherwise, you keep on thinking about their family. So what about our family? We have more than that family. You have to. You are the in charge. You have to take care. You have to solve so many problems here. And very now and then, yo power. That family is power. Excuse me, you have your family, sir. You have so many things here to solve. How to forget it? Sometimes the man comes and talks so much, you take some Ganga water and sprinkle whole house. Some Dhupa, Deepa, I do not know how to get out of this thought. It's called influence. And the influence and worries that we acquire from others. Very nicely told. The part very nicely told. Acquire from others. Is practical in the practical life, we cannot avoid because our friends they will come and share, our relatives they come and share. You cannot avoid. Even if you go, they will come there. You say that I am going to mall, I cannot go. Okay, you just purchase all the things. I will come with you. I keep on talking. You just take all the things. They will not leave you. They will not leave. You cannot avoid 100% I tell you. So the practical life. Okay. He said that influences can be momentary, but we need to drop them and move on. Need to drop and move on. I would like to understand what practices can be followed, what practices, how to practice can be followed, how we achieve it. This is what happening, and this is what I have to do, and what should I do? This is a question. Nice question. Hippo. How to drop from the mind, how to practice. We know how, we have to drop it. We do not know how to drop it. That's the problem. This is on the caterpillar. Original caterpillar, you cannot see this. You close your eyes. It's very difficult to see the caterpillar. Therefore, this is caterpillar. It's on the cartoon caterpillar. It smiles. It looks nice, pleasant. The caterpillar. So yesterday I brought this caterpillar, searching and brought very nice cartoon caterpillar. In the caterpillar, Bhagavata Puranam, 10th canto, our Vasudeva gives this message to Kamsa in one of the context. Vasudeva is talking to Kamsa. He says that Brajan Tishtan Padaikena Yataivaikena Gachati Tatha Yatha Trinajalukeivam Dehi Karma Gatim Gataha. The meaning he says, just as a walker, the person who walks, takes off his back leg only when he firmly fixes his forward leg. When we walk, when we fix the forward, then only we'll take the back leg. Suppose we take 2 legs, ambulance will come. Quang, 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 quang. What? He took 2 legs together. Otherwise, you take only forward leg. Only for you take forward leg, not taking the backwards. So you cannot move. In one case, we cannot move. In other case, we will fall. The function of the body, you have to take off the back leg. First, you take the back leg and fix this forward leg on the ground. Just as the creeper worm called Trinajaluka. Technically, in the Sanskrit, Trinajaluka. In English, you call it caterpillar. Trinajaluka. Only a caterpillar has got this kind of. How our Vasudeva observed and he learned from caterpillar. Vasudeva didn't tell that this is I learned from Avadhuta. Vasudeva, Krishna's father, takes off its posterior part. Only when the anterior portion has been fixed. The caterpillar takes, it moves like this. It moves like this. It moves, like this it goes. I think you are able to see this. It goes like that. You see the observation how he made. So does the jiva subject to karma behave. Just leave this in the part. Don't see this part. Karma gatim gatal namakku vedna. So that is, he is connecting this example with some other thing. Here, the thing is, if you want to go forward, fix the what do you call forward leg and take the back leg. This is what Trina Jaluka does. Fix panna paragi, it will take the back. Fix it, then you take. And then, even when we get one job in another company, we don't like this company, first fix that company. This company. Otherwise, that company also is not, this company also is not there. Hang like Tishangu. Yeah, we are doing it. We have that ability, we are doing it. Sometimes we forget that idea whenever it's needed. We know that. Now, whatever I told is not very new idea to you. You know this. We are doing in other places. The same idea we have to bring here also to make. How to bring this idea? First, they brought some idea, then they dumped their worries and influence. We are influenced. How to get out of the influence? So we are trying how to get out of the influence. Our Trina Jaluka is what that is taking the forward legs, not leaving the backward leg. First you leave the backward, fix the forward and take the backward. In the same way, if you want to get out of this worries, you just think something higher or other thoughts, catch hold of other thoughts, then slowly we will drop this thought. Very simple. Yesterday we studied. You just hold on to that and you'll. Otherwise, our mind goes on thinking about their family matters. This is called diversion. That also you need to have skill. Extraordinary strength you should have. Then only you can move. The replacement. Even if you think the replace, suppose you are sitting the flight. You are sitting the flight. A very small space, tight space. You are little longer. See, you folded your legs also. Small, rare. You have seen something in the flight. Oh, there's some scene you have seen. You got laughter. You got laughter. You are unable to control your laughter. Few people have started watching it. You are unable to control. So how will you control that? Again, this thought is coming and disturbing. You are unable to control. Immediately, if you want to control that, that's not the right place to laugh like this. People are watching. Because I don't have space also. If I want to laugh, I have to get up and laugh. You have so many problems. How to control it? Immediately you think about whatever the worries, very dangerous thing happened in your life. The serious thought if you bring, this kind of comedy thought will move away. You getting it? So we used to do, particularly during the meditation time, you get laughter. Make everybody silent. Why everybody silent? Everybody is silent. One person starts snoring. Yo, meditation has gone. Yep. So that how to control? I don't know how to control. This person is snoring. I don't know how to control. All people are silent. I do not know whether they're sleeping or meditating, because nobody is getting influenced. I got influenced by this kind of snoring. How to control it? Then to control, I have to bring some serious thought. When I bring some serious thought, this thought will go. This is what we are generally doing. Already we are doing it. But in this place, the same concept you have to bring under. So if you want to get out of other thought, you have to give so many good thoughts. If you have the good thoughts, then slowly we can get away from this thought. Getting it? The room also is sometimes a lot of rain and started stinking the room for Madhuri. So first open everything. Open everything. Whatever exists should go out and you bring some fragrance. And this fragrance should come inside. Already the stinking or that, this kind of the water, the old water should go out. This is what happening. Slowly, in the over tank also. In India, we have over tank. Over tank, water flows. And already you have dirty water. You just take the outlet and inlet, both should work together. You keep on pouring the inlet water, the water is going outside also. In one particular time, you get complete the old water or dirty water will go away and fresh water will remain. That's the constant practice. Immediately this thought comes, that thought goes, it will not happen. Constantly, percentage by percentage, it will get cleaned up. This is the only way we have to get. Start bringing good thoughts, all the bad thoughts will slowly go away. Only practical thing. Otherwise, it's very difficult. The same thought is revolving in our mind and disturbing us. Bring good thought. Sometimes we change the topic also. The people are coming when they start something. That kind of discussion is disturbing the whole system. So what will you do? Change the topic. You say that immediately. You say if you are angry, you say change the topic. Otherwise, if you are very refined, cultured person, you will change the topic without knowing anyone. Nobody knows how you are changing. You will change the track in the same way. Changing the topic, change the track of the discussion the same way. Change the thought slowly. By bringing good thought. This is the answer for this question. Okay. I hope you understood this. So 12 gurus we have seen. So other 12 gurus will learn the next class. Okay. So thank you very much for this 5 days. I spent very nice, valuable time with you from Philadelphia, New Jersey. Thank you very much for joining this program. Shankarji, thank you. Shankarji is coordinating my whole 3-month program. More than 7-8 years. The committed person, devoted, and very organized way of doing all those things. Because of Shankarji's this program, my program is getting success every year. So thanking Shankarji, praying for Shankarji's family. For you also you pray. For you also you pray. You come to understand everything and start practicing. So as much as possible, we will move towards liberation. We are very much blessed to be with Chinmaya Mission and learn so many things. The freedom is there. And we don't see anything, no boundary. You learn and you practice, you get liberated. Okay, I see all are very familiar face to me. I know every one of you. So it is not possible to talk personally. All of this restriction. Okay. Thank you very much for this 60. Hari Om. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Hari Om.